go again. So in natural medicine, and by natural medicine I mean that not only are we using nature in the healing process, but also there's an innate nature within us that is also involved with health and with cure. So there's an old time sort of natural term called nature cure, which kind of, most people think that just means simply that if I take supplements and I eat the right kind of food and I take some herbs and I use what's in nature, such as water, clean air, etc., that those are the curative elements, and to some extent it's true, but within us is also this wisdom which takes all those natural components and is what helps us, our health, to flourish. So part of the nature is providing those nutrients to the body. Detoxification has been around. One of Hippocrates' favorite therapies was the water fast, was to allow a period of time where the person did not have to digest and assimilate and process the foods through the system, the time of relaxation, of allowing the body the time to heal itself without having to deal with food coming in. But I would say that these days people are so sort of intoxicated that if you put most people on a water fast and turn that switch of detoxification, they would be overwhelmed. Their bodies would be overwhelmed with toxins coming out into the body. I went through a water fast, a very brief water fast, around 30 years ago, because I was reading a lot of books in those days, maybe 35 years ago, before I went off and did medical training. And I went through a huge crisis. Just driving my car, nothing but water for like a day or 2 days, and suddenly my body was ready. My vitality was strong enough to go through this excretion of toxins. Just had to pull off the side of the road, and I was like eliminating a lot of stuff coming out of my body. But I tell you, I felt so well. I felt so clear after that. It was an amazing experience. There are places where people go to do nothing but water. There was a person that came up from a clinic in Mexico to talk to us when we were in medical school, and his primary thing was putting people on, either, depending on their health, either water only until they got into a crisis, like a healing crisis, or he put them on juice if they're not that healthy and they'd given lots of nutrients. But a person, when the body's vitality increases, the body will then be willing to let go of these toxins from their system. And that's the point behind giving juices, high quality, organic, fresh, rich nutrient juices, because when you flood the body with those nutrients, the body's vitality will increase, and the body will at some point want to excrete toxins. So going through the program, going through the purification, you will go through a healing crisis. Now, when you also go through the purification, you're also receiving therapies that are helping the body, to assist the body to excrete these toxins. The saunas, lymphatic hydrotherapy, if you choose to have the colon hydrotherapy or colonics, that's another route of getting toxin out of the system quickly. And there are other therapies as well. So juice fasting drinking juices, what's called juice fasting, is wonderful. But a lot of people get into trouble because they're also not working on excretion at the same time. So definitely nature cures, but it's not necessarily the nature outside of us, it's a nature within us that is going to be doing the curing, as long as we provide that innate wisdom with the tools it needs, and also supporting it by getting rid of the toxins that it wishes to excrete. If that wisdom feels like it's in complete support which is what we offer at our clinic, it will go through the healing crisis knowing that it's receiving the support it needs. And as those toxins are being excreted, as the fresh juices are coming in, the body becomes much more vital, more nutrients are being delivered to all the cells and tissues, vitality will increase, and health will be restored.